As soon as we go live, the wind starts going at us. Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream. I am so excited for you guys to join us. We're outside the garage studio. So last year we moved out of our amazing 1,100 square foot studio in our downtown area. Rachel and I worked there every single day. And we decided to work from home. I was traveling a lot for work, and I really needed a space that would be close to home, that I could pop in and pop out of, but still have a little disconnect from my home environment. I have puppies, and we turned our garage into a craft studio last year, and it was one of the best things I've ever done. Rachel, do you love it?
I love it. It's so functional for what we need.
Yes, and it's small. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. We cannot keep everything in here. We keep our necessities, and we then have everything spread across 3 different areas. So we shoot in this garage, we have my home office, and then we have our storage in the basement. So as you guys tune in, share with us where you're visiting from. Let us know what you've got going on. I know it's a little windy, so we're going to head on inside right now, and we're going to give you a full-on tour. Do we have anyone joining us yet?
Yes.
Yay!
Good morning, Tanner. Good morning, Tanner, and everyone.
Good morning. Aw, thank
Tanner.
you. Oh my gosh, guys. Yesterday, with everyone leaving comments about how much they love when I repeat things 3 times, Rachel rolls her eyes at every single comment because she thinks it's very, what would you consider it?
It's not unprofessional. It's just super repetitive. But that's okay. That's
welcome.
Tanner, so.
And I only do it during live streams. I just want to let you know. I just get in a habit of doing that. So I just want to thank you guys for the positive comments and that you all enjoy that. But since Hannah always, when I was giving you guys a sneak peek of our backdrop, Hannah really wanted to see the entire space. So we actually cleaned it. Now, last year we had painted the floors white. And now, while I was in New York City, we have this epoxy coat that didn't go on fully due to already painting the floors white last year. And Rachel told me not to paint the floors white, but I really wanted to have a white floor. And it was a horrible disaster as well. You could see everything. It had to be mopped constantly. But this new epoxy floor kit is literally gonna be so easy to mop. It's shiny, and it gives a great contrast to all of the bright white that we've done in this space. So this is a huge thing. We turned the garage, we took the garage door down and added in these 2 doors that we still need to give another coat to on the doors, just to make it even brighter, even wider. We have been able to paint all of the cinder block, and really love the cinder block because I think it just makes it look more like a studio and craft space, and I just love the bright white we did. We had contractors come in and do the door, and then put in, we have 8 of these lights that we love. Last year we even installed Wi-Fi out here, so we have super fast Wi-Fi that comes straight from our house, just over here as a second, it's its own router, and it just extends out here for when we're doing live streams, and I can work out here and everything. So start leaving comments about questions you have about our studio space. In today's video, we're gonna go over some of the storage we have over on this side. Let's walk over here real quick too. This is another thing we installed. This right here is for a garage. This is something I bought from Home Depot or Lowe's, and we cover it up when we're filming. But this is a heater and AC unit. It's apparently, when I purchased it, was able to hold heat or cool 1,200 square feet, and this is a much smaller space. I think this is about 300 square feet total. I forget the actual dimensions of the space. Rachel, do you remember?
I don't remember. When you said that, I was like,
I think it's 14 or 15 by I honestly, I have no idea.
I think it's 14 by 20.
No, is it 26 by 14?
26 by 14, I think so.
I think it's 26 by 14. And if it was any smaller, we would not be able to work in this space, but we could definitely use more space. But it's great. So we'll start maybe on this side, since we already covered this in our last video really well. We'll start over on this side. What we need to do is get a really great craft table so we can have this right here to be prep area. We already bought these amazing chairs from Hobby Lobby. I love these. They're amazing and they're comfy. I love it. This is the door, the old door. We have sealed this door so no like animals are coming in here or anything like that.
Animals.
Any bugs, anything like that, that's sealed. We don't use it. So a craft table is go right here just to prep everything. Then we have the chairs right here. This is the area where we shoot all our photos. So if you're on our website, A Little Craft in Your Day, and you're looking at video or project tutorials and you see those step out photos, they're usually taken right here. We have our big rolls of paper. So we just roll out. This is seamless photography paper. If you are looking to use your Cricut and die cutting experience to build a business and you need to take pictures of your projects, you can get rolls of paper like this at the like Amazon or photography stores. We keep it currently in a trash can, but it's not the most like the best practice, I would say. I really want to be able to like hang these somehow and just grab them as we need them, but we just roll those out here. And this is just an IKEA table, and then we keep a slab of marble from IKEA. And then there's another table we sometimes stage projects with. So are we having any questions? Is anyone joining us?
Everybody's giving us a lot of love.
Yay!
From Missouri, Bradford, England. And then Melanie says hello from a waiting room at the doctor's office.
Oh my gosh, hello! Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know what you're thinking. And if you're watching the recorded, continue leaving comments. Let us know what you're thinking of our studio craft space and everything. Rachel, I think I need just a little, oh, you're welcome. Perfect. So, okay. So when we first got in the space, we knew we needed storage. So we went to IKEA, and I cannot take credit for any of the decorating in here. Any of the organization, like making it look decent. That is not my specialty. Courtney has done amazing in this space. She's really turned, like, it was my idea to do this garage and whatnot, but like they figured out the lighting, but she's made everything look great. So this is the first thing we did, was go ahead and style these 2 bookshelves from IKEA. And IKEA is a 4-hour drive from my house, so you really have to be strategic when you're there. That's my biggest tip for IKEA shopping for your craft room. Be strategic, visualize everything.
Know what you want going in.
Know what you want going in. This is actually inspired from Oh Joy. In her craft room, if you all know Oh Joy, she's an amazing designer. She has something similar to this, very different for the type of craft she does. It's pretty much just these everywhere, but we kind of made it more functional for what we do and whatnot. So on the top, we have these bins, and they're super inexpensive, but what I don't like about them is that these are just like, they're just laying there. Like there's no click, there's nothing. If it turns over, it spills out, and trust me, I've spilled multiple of these, but they're super inexpensive. So you're gonna be able to get a lot more storage bins for a lot less money, which I love. So we just organized these. This is like our tape. I know you guys in craft tours love to see everything. So this is washi tape. This is painter's tape. We have our duct tape, washi. Love that stuff. In the next drawer, we have wood stain. So you guys see videos all the time with our wood stain. These are my 3 favorites. This is my Jacko bean, which I use all the time. My whitewash, which we use all the time. And then this is the gray that I use. And then our polyurethane. So we're always putting polyacrylic on here just to give it ceilings and stuff. So we keep our 4 favorites in here, but we have more again in our basement just because we obviously have to have all kinds of stain and whatnot. Like we have extra tapes and stuff down there, but it's so good to have all of this like at our fingertips because we're always staining, we're always using wood. And I think you'll see that this is like probably what normal crafters would have. We just kind of are obsessive and have too much sometimes. So in some of these drawers, it's kind of like miscellaneous. So like this are like faux flowers. We have faux succulents, like a can of air, like an extra can of air. But like right here is just a bunch of faux plants. And then right here, we've got more of like our over here on this side, Rachel, would you consider this more like miscellaneous, like general crafts is what I kind of consider this?
This is stuff that we always reach for, so we need to have it handy, but in a box it looks like a big mess.
Like, what is this? Like, what was this? Is this for a project? Like, usually it's an upcoming project.
That was for the pony bead, like the little perler bead.
Right. So we were going to do a project where we do use perler beads, which Rachel's never used perler beads. Like, what the heck? And just going to hot glue perler bead, like sunglasses, onto a regular clip. Maybe we'll make it the project, but we may have scrapped it. I'm not really sure. We haven't made it yet. So.
We have everything ready.
We have everything ready for it, which is great. And these bins are really functional. They're the perfect size. I do have to say, like, everything fits in them.
I do like that they lock top to bottom. So
yeah.
I do like they lock on top of each other.
Yeah, they really do. It's awesome. We have some of our foam pumpkins up here because, I mean, it's Halloween season. These are from Michaels. You guys know we love Michaels. We kind of keep them everywhere, and everything's just wonderful. I love these little bitty ones. I know I purchased these at our last Michaels shopping tour. So we're going to be crafting with those very soon. Again, more general crafts, like we have all kinds of good things. This was purchased like when some of our past Cricut videos, just some of our sponsored products, like we did a partnership with Prang, which we love. We have some Rit dye in here, just like very general crafts. These are all our pom-poms. I'm not going to grab those, but you can see we have a lot of different pom-poms. And what are these called?
I was trying to think
of them. Oh my gosh. Pop cleaners. We have our pop cleaners, so very general. And then you guys know, since September, I've kind of started this initiative to use scraps, and I always showcase my scrap bin. This is what the scrap bin is, and this is why I wish it could lock. Do you see this? Like overflowing of scraps with iron on, and this is leftover iron on, and this is leftover vinyl. So I keep those two separate as well.
Robin said could use bulldog clips to keep them closed.
Ooh, I like that. Thank you. We'll have to look into that because sometimes it is an issue, but overall, if we're careful, it's not. But it will just mess up. Like, you can't catch yourself when you make a mistake like that. So thank you. But then we have usually 3 of these. We've lost a third bin. When we did the floors, it's disappeared. So we're still on the hunt for it. But these bins right here are really great to organize like your Cricut pins and your Sharpies. Oh, here's Laura Kelly. Laura Kelly's one of my dear sweet friends, and she has her own Sharpie, which we love. But then right here's how we organize our Cricut pins. This is the washable fabric pin. This right here is my favorite thing ever. This is the calligraphy 2.5. Oh my gosh, let me share it with you. Look at this tip. Isn't it amazing? You can get this at Cricut and have it draw everything for you. I love using the calligraphy pen. There's so many from Cricut, as we all know. We love it. This is a little overflow type deal going on. We have a little bit of assortment of every pen that's not been opened, and then this one honestly just has like backup blades and whatnot. Kind of crazy. And then right here we have all of our, when we went to May Made It, we had to go around and find all of our tools and different things for people to share. So our Martha tools, I love my Martha tools. So give us some hearts if you love the gold Martha tools.
Melanie said, have you done a video on taking pictures of your projects?
We have not done a video on taking pictures of projects, mostly because we still feel like amateurs. No, I'm kidding. We could definitely do a video on that. We could teach you all like manual photography. Maybe that could be another class. We do have a class on building a business through die cutting. If you're a year member of our membership, you do get access to that. It's like 5 hours of 5 different videos, hour-long classes teaching you like everything. But we also, that's a great idea for people that are selling their projects. So this right here used to be where we kept our Cricuts, but when we added the 15 shelves over here, that is when we were able to move the Cricuts to be over there. So right now, these kind of shelves just have finished projects, things waiting to be made with. But moving on, this is one of my favorite things because these are so affordable.
And we also have a viewer asking if we only use Cricut vinyl.
Oh my gosh, we only use Cricut vinyl. Someone asked me, I made a comment on a video saying all vinyl is not the same, and that is correct. All vinyl is not the same. But guess what? You can always be faithful with your Cricut vinyl. You're not going to find one roll in here that is not Cricut. We love Cricut. everything. And this is just a great place to keep your vinyls and Cricut stuff. So this is Cricut vinyl, and these bins right here are perfect. Look at this right here. It's like less than $10 for these big blue bins at IKEA, and they are so versatile. I love this. They look great. They're amazing.
They're lightweight.
Super lightweight. They're rubber. It's awesome. And then right in the middle, we keep our Cricut Easy Press mats, which I think is just easy because you want to have these to be able to grab. And then we also right here have our new Cricut acrylic ruler for sewing. And then we have this brand new beautiful Cricut ruler, which we are obsessed with. It is the best ruler ever. I love how they're really killing it with all of their consumable products. It's amazing. We're just gonna slide that back in there. It's kind of like a quick little toss in. And then here's iron on. We love all our iron on. Try to tell me one color that, or one, like, I can't even find another brand aside from Cricut. Like, it's our favorite. And I wish, like, to a point, I think Rachel and I have tried, Rachel more than me, have tried to organize like pattern iron on and regular, but like, honestly, just being able to see it here, we can just kind of look through and be like, okay, you know, we have Sport Flex Black, you know what I mean? Like, so it's okay, but this really works for us. We like to look at it and like really pick through it, so it's pretty great.
We have 2 questions.
Okay.
Have you tried scissor or Oracle
Caesar.
vinyl?
I've not, so I haven't. So if you guys are brand new to my channel, I work only for Cricut, so I work with them. They are a sponsor of mine, and until Cricut vinyl does me wrong, I'm still gonna be using it. So I've never even tried those, to be in all honesty. I think I may have like once or twice, but Cricut does so well, and I think every brand, when it comes to craft brands, have such great sales. Like, if you find Cricut vinyls and iron on at the right time, you're gonna be able to save like 40 to 60%, which is a huge saving. So I think, like, wait and find a really good Cricut sale. They have new ones like every week. So you're gonna be able to find really good times to stock up on iron on. And Michaels was selling rolls of Cricut vinyl like super affordably like 2 weeks ago. So you're always go find places to get those awesome deals.
And Miss Belinda says, what vinyl did you use on the Hot Mess canvases? My daughter tried doing one with her little girls and couldn't get the vinyl stencil to stick.
So sometimes with making a canvas, you have to put like a book under the canvas because of that frame. So you really just need to get that pressure in there. You could use anything, like using removable Cricut vinyl would be great. Using just regular vinyl from Cricut, just the generic, like everyday type of regular vinyl would be fine. Like anything would be able to work. I wouldn't use a permanent one just because it may be harder to get up, but I have a whole video on making a messy canvas, so I'm sure there's some tips in that video with Kindle that would be helpful, but it went down really well for ours. Sometimes canvases are shinier. There's different types of canvases that are sometimes a little too shiny, and it's harder to get it to stick, so I totally understand where you're coming from. So anyway, that's where we keep our vinyl, our iron on. We have a steps ladder right here for when we're doing photography. We love it. Right here, I love pointing this out because we keep all our main Cricut mats right here. We have our light grip, we have our strong grip for the knife blade, we have our standard grip, and we just keep a few of these ready to go at all times. They sit right here. Love that. So I had a comment the other day asking, where do I keep my cardstock? I keep my cardstock in one of these bins down here, like the very bottom one. I'm not even going to show it to you because I am not happy with how we store cardstock because it is not functional. I can't see it, I can't grab it. It is so hard to dig through. So don't put your cardstock in a bin like us. Just don't do it.
If we were paper crafters on the daily,
yes.
I'm sure we would have that way more organized.
Yes, and that's the thing. If you are a daily paper crafter, I would probably reverse these. I would probably have this right here in some functional way doing cardstock, but what we do here, we're grabbing vinyl, we're grabbing iron on every day, so we want this to be really awesome for what we're doing. But where we use cardstock probably like once or twice a week, we're only, we're having to dig through it, and I'm not too impressed with it. So in this bin right here, we keep extra Cricut mats, like extra just miscellaneous supplies when it comes to Cricut. This is definitely our Cricut side that we keep a lot of our tools and stuff. So over here we keep spray paint. We have our spray polyurethane. They're the same bins as up here, just the larger like file size. In this one right here, we keep extension cords and like any cords that we have, miscellaneous cords. This table right here is another prep area. So if you'll ever see like us filming like 10 or 12 videos in one day, we kind of set up a lot of stuff at these tables and then are filming on our standing desk, which we're going to get to because I have to say it is my favorite craft table I've ever had. So stay tuned, continue watching to find out more about my favorite craft table.
And we have a viewer asking, what do you use to re-stick your Cricut mats?
I have a whole video on it, so go check that out. Search it on the YouTube channel. It is an amazing video that you'll really enjoy. So over here we have the same setup. You're going to see 3 bins, 8 of these, and then right here it's the whole same setup. We really mimicked the same side. This is fabric, this is ribbons and assortments, this is duct tape. We keep all our Velcro and command strip stuff. This right here, oh, I love this one right here. So it has all of our tools. So like everyone knows, I'm obsessed with my HEG gun. There's a random piece of felt. I
don't even know where that
have no idea. I'm throwing that out. Extra screws, my favorite staple gun. Oh, this is my arrow fastener. I love this one right here. Dimensional pieces, extra ATG rolls. Like we just throw it in here and it's very usable for what we do because we can put a lid on it and just push it right back up here. We have other like wet adhesives. So this is more like our dry adhesives and staple guns. This down here is more of our wet adhesives. So you're going to see like Gorilla Glue, you're going to see some Aleene's Tacky Glue, Elmer's, Rapid Fuse DAP, which is our favorite. And then in this, is this our scissor bin? It looks very, we normally have this, is normally honestly full of scissors. Again, this does not belong there, so we're gonna throw that out. Oh my gosh, Fiskars just sent us a little package, which I've got to do like a video on just that. But anyway, this is where we keep all our scissors. We got our Tim Holtz that I've had for honestly, oh my gosh, it's been like 8 years, Rachel. I've had this pair of scissors for 8 years. Oh my goodness. It's a good pair of scissors, so it's a little pricey, but it's good. So,
Sharon wants to know, where did you get the wood pieces for the scissors, glue gun, and...
Oh, great question. That was the Target dollar bin. So be sure to go check that out if they still have it. And then this last one right here is just paintbrushes. So you can see all our paintbrushes. And I think for someone that's brand new.
Oh wow, there's a pair of scissors in there.
Is there? Oh my gosh.
Should have cleaned these out.
It's okay, this is real life. So another thing, I like that these are clear. So if you have a friend crafting with you, they can kind of see what bin they need to grab. So it's really great for people that's not here all the time. As you guys know, Courtney's in school, is not always trained in where Rachel and I keep everything, but she can see everything before having to dig through it. So we keep pouncers for stenciling, but we just let the Cricut do a lot of our stenciling, you know what I'm saying? We don't really touch that often. Hot glue guns, as you can see, we are fully loaded with every hot glue gun you'll ever need. And then in this one right here, we kind of keep, this is one of our, Cricut has so many awesome tools. This is what we do for a lot of sewing projects. We have,
and this is also perfect when you're measuring your projects out on things like mugs or vases and things like that. Because you can pop out your ruler for your shirt and things, but that is super handy for measuring.
We have our bone folder in here. We have just like, this is our miscellaneous tools. Like there's a frequent, I love my Cricut for doing a lot of work, but sometimes you need your 2-inch circle punch. Like it's the one punch that I actually have. So 2-inch circle punch will always come in handy for you. This is a little sneak peek to some of Rachel's classes that she's teaching at the summit. So can't really share that too much, but if you want to get a ticket to the summit, shameless plug, check out that second link below. Get your tickets because it's coming up October 20th and 21st. You're not going to miss it. But this is what we made yesterday. If you missed yesterday's live stream, check out how we shared some amazing tips for ironing on wood. Like I think this is our best iron-on video for wood, so check that out.
Miss Peggy said she did her craft room this year and everything is super handy.
Yay! So super happy to hear from you, Peggy. Hope you're doing well. This right here is where we keep bases. So like if we're going to Cricut something on a phone case, we have it. If we're going to Cricut something on a water bottle, we have it. We have aprons, we have shoes, we have hats, we have bags, we have phone case covers, we have pillow cases, we have honestly everything you need. Like right here, I love that this is like grabbable. It's really awesome. Right here's where we keep our paints. This is not the most functional, but again, we don't really paint that often, so it's easy enough for us to go through and search through. And you can see we have chalkboard paint, we have like decoupage, we have everything you need is easy to get to. And Rachel and I have been obsessing over these clear plates for paint. I have no idea why, we just love them.
I love pouring paint on them so you're not wasting a big plate or anything.
Right.
Squeeze it on a little.
I love it. So moving on down, we have more like wood bases. So these were extras from the video we did yesterday. These two right here are just like terracotta pots, mugs. These are paper mache. This right here is more bases. So when we have a new file and we need something to do a Cricut project on, you can see like we keep canvases in here. And that's really what this whole section is. Like this right here and this bin, like huge like assortment of bases and terracotta pots to paint and Cricut and do different things like that. So do we have any other questions on the storage side of the craft room?
I don't think so. Everybody's just giving a lot of love, talking about IKEA.
Oh my gosh, I wish IKEA would be a sponsor. Like guys, we need IKEA because I spend a lot of money there. Like I really spend a lot of money at IKEA. You go to IKEA with a plan, with a mission, and you just have to work for it. So you really have to find everything. It's so worth it. If you have an IKEA, God bless you. Mine's 4 hours away, either to Charlotte or Atlanta. So we have to be really strategic. But overall, things are really affordable there. I can't really stress that enough. These bins are super affordable. These bookcases were not the worst, but not the best, if I explain that.
They're metal though.
Yeah, they're metal, and they're sturdy, and they're light. They're light enough to move around, like if you need to, but taking everything off, obviously.
And we have a viewer that said, "Thank you so much for the tour. I'm learning a lot."
Yay! I'm so happy. It's not every day we get to hang out, and I feel like hanging out in this type of way, we're able to learn a lot about each other, but it's not just like me sitting there just rambling. So this is a little bit more like strategic rambles. Okay, so now my goal with this was to do a whole wall that was staged. So the goal with this is to never mess with anything here, never touch anything, leave it all beautiful for videos. So this is our backdrop, and it's awesome. So we made it really functional with a lot of storage, and I have a whole video going really in depth about all of this, so I'm not gonna go super in depth. You can check out our sneak peek video if you really wanna see everything. So that's a whole like 40-minute video, but it's really good. So this right here is 15 shelves that we got at Lowe's. What we did was we got 3 of these shelf pieces, and they actually cut them for us. So we were able to get all 15 of these shelves for like $150, including these L brackets and the screws needed for it. So I wanna give you guys a quick tip. So this right here is what Lowe's told us to purchase. So since they cut all the shelves for us, you could see that these edges would have been really like raw. So you can use your easy press right here and easy press this right on. It says to use an iron, but we all have easy presses. So Courtney and I actually, well, really Courtney, I was too busy trying to screw through all these L brackets, but Courtney went through and look at how seamless these edges look. Like this right here, they cut this right here, and it was really like just raw wood. So this right here really changed the game. So these shelves were super inexpensive. I was thinking I was gonna have to pay around $150 for like every 5 shelves. So we cut that price down like 1/3 of it for all of it. So that's awesome. We have our Cricut, we have our Easy Press 1. This is staged. These 2 bins are storage, vinyl for just good looks. Our favorite Canon printer right here, our TS8120. Isn't it beautiful, Rachel? Like right here with her white.
Yes, fits in like a glove.
I love it. So this is the Better Homes and Garden 8 cube unit. A little expensive, but very versatile, very worth it. A lot of these bins are not even filled yet, so we've got to figure out what we want to put in these. But we have some that are filled. Some of these are chalk couture, so we have some cool stuff coming out with them. So get ready. But yeah, we have paper towel. It's very usable back here too, which I love. These 3 bins are going to be more storage. Cricut mats can fit really well in these, but you can shut it for video and it's gonna look amazing. So here is the craft table. Let's show them the standing desk. Like, this is a standing desk from IKEA. I did not purchase the standing desk that had the motor. This is the crank standing desk. So Rachel, I shared with them show them our trash can. It's white. I love it.
This trash.
I love the trash can, okay? I can't help it. This is the chair that we shared with you guys when we first got started, but this is like the stool version. I love it. It's very comfortable.
Yeah, so we got a big one over here and then 2 little ones over here.
Yeah, so that's awesome. And then this just has this crank that you can pull out and just like make the table lower, make the table taller. So it can be really whatever height you need it during, like, if we're filming a sit down video, or like right now we'd be filming a standing video. It's really versatile. So continuing along, these are from our Makers Gonna Learn collection at our Makers collection from Makers Gonna Learn. We have all kinds of awesome files to decorate your craft space. So like, I stay up late to make stuff. That's another awesome file from that collection. And if you're brand new to what we do here, we have a membership site called Makers Gonna Learn, where you get instant access to like 500 digital cut files, but you also get amazing trainings. And if you want 3 e-courses completely free, become a year member, and that's go get you 500 files that we've already released. Let's go pre-order you to get like all of next year's files, and then you're gonna get access to the courses. So it's a huge value. Everybody's been loving it, and we would love to see you come join us for all this crafty fun. Am I right? You can check that out, first link below. So as you can see here, we have our Makers Gonna Learn logo, and when you turn it around, our Little Craft in Your Day logo. So A Little Craft in Your Day is a website that Courtney and I built like 4 or 5 years ago, and it has been such an amazing journey sharing craft ideas for you every single day. That's Rachel's main job, not just holding the camera. And then Makers Gonna Learn launched last year, and we have just been loving inspiring you guys to create with your die cutting machine. So anyway, these are styled, more storage in here. We have our Cricut Maker. We have our Martha machine. Oh my goodness, I love it. So moving right along, if you have been watching me since last year, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and let me know if you remember this right here. This is my hi sign. This was in the background of so many videos. This was when I was filming in my home office, and it just was, I loved it. It was really close to my bedroom, so I would get up really late at night and just be able to chat and hang out with you guys, but I definitely love this space more. So
I would like to know how much was the standing table.
Ooh, so it's definitely an investment. I think I want to say it was like $350, but I do not like quote me on that. But I do have to say it was a great value, and I'm going to get a second one to put right here so we can do like 3 projects in one live stream and just be able to have the space to kind of flow through the projects. So,
and a lot of times you really don't understand how much you need your table to go up and down. Like, you're stuck with one table, but when you're shooting videos straight down, you're like, oh, instead of getting the camera, moving the tripod, just move the table down. It's really versatile, especially for people like crafters.
Definitely crafters, even if you're not making videos, like if you're wanting to sit down, you want to bring that down, but there's plenty of times you're running around your space. If you're in your, like running around to your kitchen, your kids, you want to be able to stand and craft with your Cricut, but also be able to run around and you don't have to like bend down. So I love a standing desk, and they have probably the most affordable one for the color, and I love IKEA standing desk. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. So this is a plant we got from TJ Maxx. This is hanging on by a very light command strip. This right here is the only thing I got to pick out with the craft room. I saw this at Hobby Lobby, and I told Court I had to have it. As you can see, everything in here is like very feminine. This is like my only manly thing. It's a leather bag, and we kind of keep overflow iron on. So we're getting ready for the holiday season, so get excited for that. Again, this is our second. So we really added in, with this backdrop, 15 shelves and 16 drawers. Huge investment in storage and decorative space. So we're kind of overwhelmed with the ability to kind of add more stuff in. Like we're adding room to grow. So I love it.
And nothing's better than vertical storage. If you've got a lot of clutter on your floor, you know, it gets
Right.
It's kind of crazy, but if you got all this vertical storage, you know, it helps a lot.
It definitely does.
It's so creative and it's really practical. And Tanner and Courtney did a great job at it.
Courtney did a great job. I was just like her 2 extra hands, really. So we styled these like with more bins. These are some perler beads and just regular beads. Oh, this is a tip I shared in the last video, which I'll share it again because you guys are amazing. Look at this beautiful marble, Rachel. Don't you love this?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's great. Come to find out, it's actually a paper mache bin that this was $3.49, and I know I bought it 50% off. I don't pay full price for nothing. We covered this with contact paper, and it looks amazing. Like, look at this. We popped in some fake plants. It looks great in our space. Rachel, on the last live stream, you're probably gonna get mad at me. I was having a debate on, this is a versatile fan. We've had it for like 3 years.
Right.
I was debating on cutting the cord off.
Oh, no.
Everyone was giving me down the road for it. But look,
we can organize that cord.
It's a mess. So anyway, more IKEA plants. We love our plants from IKEA. They have great faux plants, and I think in any space, the greenery really brightens the space up. So we love that. This is my Explore Air 2. This is our machine before we had the maker. Oh, I love it. And then down here are the 2 Easy Press 2s. Again, I'm still waiting on my 6x7 Easy Press, but in the meantime, I'm still loving my 12x10, and so I'm kind of okay with it. But as the holidays approach, I'm going to be so excited to have the 6x7 Easy Press. So stay tuned for more information on us using that machine. And guys, that's it. How long was this video?
36 minutes.
36 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. What are you guys thinking? Is there things we need to go more in depth about with some organization videos? Are you like, Tanner, you're not organized at all? What are you talking about? Don't give us tips on that. Let us know what you think. Rachel does an amazing job at keeping it at this quality. A few things I do want to mention that you don't see is that we normally have like our big studio lights in here. Like I said, we haven't brought those back in yet because I knew we were filming this today, and they're clunky. Like, you didn't want to see that. Is there anything else that's normally in here that this is pretty typical?
Usually there's always a Cricut on the table.
There's always a Cricut, yeah.
We popped it up for the video, so we just cleaned it all up for you guys. But the lights, and I think that's it. It's pretty simple, and everything now is pretty organized, so that's good. Yeah, everything's organized. We love it. These new additions to the shelves are going to be awesome. We're always looking to add in more video content and be able to film more for you than we already are. So be sure to let us know what you guys would like to see. Are there video tutorials you'd like to see? Any Halloween projects that we need to make? We have spots for new videos, so let us know. And we're gearing up to do even more videos for November and December. So tutorials like how we shared to clean your mats, tutorials on like how to write and draw with your Cricut, any video tutorial that you would like to understand how to do with your Cricut, leave us comments, let us know what you're looking for. Always feel comfortable to shoot me an email, and myself or one of our team members will get back to you. We keep all of your suggestions, so that would be amazing. And as always, if you have questions, let us know. And if you haven't joined our membership, check us out. It's perfect. If you're a die cutting enthusiast, you will have so much fun with us. And if you are a member, be sure to have your ticket to our virtual summit. If you're not a member, you can click the second link below and join us for 2 crafty days of fun with Beth Kingston, Ken from Ken's Creations. We have Deanna Wall, we have Courtney, we have Rachel, myself, 2 full days of crafting, and you're going to have those classes for a lifetime. And what time does it start?
So what time does it start? The schedule is going to be sent out. We're trying to figure out that perfect time to get started for our West Coasters versus East Coast. I had no idea. I didn't really think. So it's probably going to get started around anywhere from like 10 a.m. Eastern. That way for the East Coasters, they don't have to wake up early. And the West Coasters, I think that would start at 7. So 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that would start at 7 for them. So I'm trying to, I think that will be our time where it's 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. So sorry for the West Coasters getting started so early, but hey, you don't have to like join us at that time. Everything's gonna be recorded. So if you're busy that weekend, I understand. Every weekend in October is packed for me. So I'll be doing the summit, but I had to book that out like 3 months in advance. So if you are already booked for the 20th and 21st of October, don't feel bad, grab your ticket, and guess what? You're gonna have lifetime access to each of these classes. We have a hand lettering artist, we have myself teaching Cricut, we have Ken teaching chalk couture. It's just gonna be so much fun. So be sure to check that out. Beth Kingston is teaching us all kinds of great card projects and paper crafts to get us ready for the holiday season, which I even need. So anyway, guys, I'm done rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. Rachel, what are we gonna make tomorrow? We're gonna continue with this. I'm just like, what do we need to make tomorrow? We need to make something good.
But let me tell you, this craft room inspires me. It's so colorful and clean. I come here and I'm like, let's get crafty.
Definitely. And another side note, we did put in day LED lights from like this ugly like yellow light we had, and I think it changes the whole game. Like, I don't know if it's the lights or the floor or heck both. It really does help us out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.